Time now for Restoring the Soul of Healthcare from the Help Care Clinic in Austin.
It is that time for us to check in with the Help Care Clinic here in Austin. And we say good morning, Lee Acey. And today, Lee's got a special guest for us as well. Good morning.
Yeah, great to be with you again, John. And we're delighted to welcome back to the program for a second time, Linda LaValle, who's our Executive Director for Healthcare Foundation, because we wanted to highlight the work that she's doing there and what we're hoping to accomplish through that. And so it's a way to make healthcare clinic memberships even more accessible to people who maybe otherwise wouldn't be able to afford it.
It's such a cool idea and concept in that, obviously the healthcare clinic taking care of the community, but to be able to give back in that way, that's really, really impressive.
Yeah, and I guess I'd like to have Linda, I wanted to introduce Linda and have her talk a little bit about how we actually have a few recipients of partial scholarships already, and that they're getting some care, and to talk a little bit about what we're trying to accomplish through this foundation.
Good morning, John, and thank you, Lee, for inviting me. I'm happy to be here with you, and I am happy to share that we do have our first 3 scholarship recipients signed up and receiving care through the Help Care Clinic, which is wonderful. We've handed out a number of other applications, so we're hoping to see that number grow soon. I've had an opportunity to talk with one of the scholarship recipients about the care they've been receiving, and this individual is just so beyond grateful to have the opportunity to get the quality care that he deserves and to have some long-standing healthcare issues addressed that hadn't previously been addressed. And so it's really neat to see the gratitude and the benefit that this is providing to these individuals.
That's the unfortunate thing about having healthcare in our society today is having barriers to getting the care you need, and to be able to have this foundation to help with that and eliminate or take down some of those barriers is huge.
Yes, absolutely. And we are publishing an article today that addresses some of these barriers, and it talks about the high cost of low income as it relates to people's health. And I won't go too much into it. I would invite people to come and read that article on the healthcare website, which Lee will share more about, I'm sure. But a few things I would like to share that are just important as it relates to healthcare. In 2018, about 26% of low-income households were without health insurance, compared to 4% of higher-income households. And 23% of low-income families lacked a source of regular health care. And that includes just simple preventative health care. So they're not seeing a doctor at all. And that's one of our key components of the scholarship program, is that when these people just aren't even getting regular checkups, regular preventative care, that means they're also not getting the education they need related to their health conditions, related to diet and nutrition, and all these things add up to be a really negative picture when it comes to health. We have to have people getting educated on their conditions and how to best treat those conditions and what they can do to be healthier at home.
Well, absolutely. And there's nothing worse than if you hear from a caregiver to say, if we only would have known sooner. Early diagnosis, early treatment, and many of these things prevents a lot of major issues further down the road.
Yes, absolutely. And the number of low-income adults that report their health to be in fair or poor condition is about 20 times greater than those of higher income. And so we know that because of a lot of different conditions that result in low income, whether that be, food insecurity, inadequate housing, stress from a low-paying job, all those things add up to conditions that negatively affect your health. And so it's no surprise then that a much greater percentage of those people are reporting their health to be in fair to poor condition. So that's something we're seeking to change. We feel like everybody deserves that chance to have their health needs addressed, and we're really focused on education with these clients in particular so that they can begin making changes.
Yeah, healthcare shouldn't be just for the wealthy. So
Exactly.
the foundation, I mean, obviously limited amount of dollars. You'd love to be able to do more. How is the foundation funded? And if somebody's listening and wants to be involved and help with other people who may not get access, how can they get involved?
Absolutely. So we are entirely privately funded through donations. We're not currently receiving any grant funding, any government funding, anything like that. So we do need people to get involved, and we will be sharing with the community ways that the health of others does affect the community at large, because it truly does. So we want people to be invested in this as much as we are, and every little bit helps. All of our scholarship recipients are paying for a portion that they can afford. We're making it to be what they can afford comfortably, and then we're just covering the rest. So if people do want to donate to this program, and I assure you it is just a wonderful program, they can call the Healthcare Clinic to get more information, or they can mail checks directly to the Healthcare Foundation at 308 4th Avenue Northwest in Austin. And we do have a way to donate directly through the website as well.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah, we're just we're excited to let people know about this. We want them to, first of all, people who would benefit from potentially receiving a partial scholarship, want them to know about it, but also this has been really a community effort all along the way for this past year plus that we've been working at Healthcare Clinic. And so this is just another way that the community can join in and make this kind of care available to some people who really need it, but otherwise wouldn't be able to afford, the full cost of membership.
Well, and important too that it's not just a hand out to be able to get them to do this, but it's a hand up because they are invested in their own healthcare as well and paying a portion of that cost.
Absolutely.
Right. The way it's been set up so far is that, as Linda mentioned, people fill out a form and where they talk about some of their current expenses and income, and then what they think they can afford to pay toward their membership. And we're looking at least at first, it's a 6-month membership, a 6-month scholarship that enables them to get some of those things, those nagging things that have been going on for quite a while, perhaps taken care of and maybe get up to speed. But then at that point, maybe that as they are recovering, they're able to make some adjustments in their family budget or whatever. We could figure out a way that they'd be able to continue beyond that. But at least we want to help as many people as we can to get off to a better start, or to get back on path anyway.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Really, really good stuff. And I hope people take advantage of that and, really invest in their community by helping others out that just need a little bit of help.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, we did too. And the other thing we wanted to just talk about today, John, is, we've been on with you for a year now. It's been kind of amazing to think that this program has been going for a year, and we've been on this weekly schedule, and it has sort of seemed like just about every week we have something new that we're able to talk about in terms of how this has developed from just really the embryonic stage. When we started, we were just open a day or two, a couple days a week. And now to be the 5.5 days a week, plus opening a couple days a week in Rochester. And at any rate, we're switching to a monthly schedule now. So instead of just every week on Thursdays, will be the first Thursday of the month. We'll be catching up. We think the pace of change is going to be at least a pace of new offerings. It's going to be more at the rate that we probably should talk once a month instead of every week. But it's been, we just want to say thanks to you and to KUS and the whole team there for helping us to get the word out to the community, to help people be able to kind of follow along and see how things have grown and to learn more about it in this conversational way. So really appreciate your hosting this and helping us to get the word out. And you played an important role in us getting to where we are today.
Well, we appreciate that. And also our relationship continues. Like you said, we'll do it once a month. And to be honest, was a little surprised it took until now to do this, because obviously the more successful you are, Dr. Dave's time is going to be more in the clinic. And just from a practical standpoint, sharing news once a month, it's going to fit perfectly into the plan. And we'll keep reminding people about the healthcare clinic, because I really believe you guys are onto something good there. And I hope more people take advantage of it.
Well, thanks. We do too, and it has been a great response that we've gotten, and the membership continues to grow. We're also offering opportunities for people who maybe aren't really sure about membership yet, haven't wrapped their minds around that exactly, but would like to experience what it's like, and so we are offering the fee for service at a significantly discounted rate from what they pay in the insurance-based system. A chance for people to try it, see for themselves what it's like, and then after that, if they decide to become a member, they can apply the fee for their first visit toward that membership.
Absolutely. Let's just real quick as we wrap up, remind people the website, location, how they get in hold of you. More importantly, how they can also help contribute to your foundation.
Yeah, well, they can visit us on the web. They can see us at helpcare.health. That's HELPCARE.health. And there's a tab right at the top that says foundation. They can learn more about the foundation there. Otherwise, they can stop in and see us at 308 4th Avenue Northwest, which is just a block east of St. Augustine's. Or they can give us a call at 507-279-2345, and we'd be glad to talk to them about both Healthcare Foundation as well as the Healthcare Clinic membership.
Well, it's been a fantastic ride so far, and I look forward to visiting with you again come April 6th.
All right, we'll see you then.
All right. Until then, have a great couple of weeks. We'll talk to you then.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, John.
Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm. Bye.
The Healthcare Clinic here in Austin, they are up and running. They are there for you. Check it out. It's a great option for people to use to get their healthcare.